So, as you already know, 2.0 is out, you guys can now play it, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys are looking for a Horde Night basis to try out. I've been doing a little bit of testing, and I'm confused to why this doesn't work, but I do have another idea which I will build in a second with you guys. But let me show you guys something interesting with this build, right? The whole way around is practically the same. I guess maybe this is 3, maybe that's why, but it still doesn't make sense because that would be the easiest path for them. Let me show you what's actually happening. If I spawn in one zombie, that one zombie come towards me, where's it going? Hitting on the wall, but then it will come through here and come towards me and try and eat me. However, if you try and you put 2 of them, right, or 3 or whatever, something different will happen. The first one will go underneath. Oh, don't make me look like an idiot now. I don't understand what's going on here, guys. I don't understand what was going on. Every time I turn the record button on, they do something different. What are you doing? Relax! Calm yourself! Relax! So what was happening is zombies, one would go, this thing's still going crazy. One would go in and the other one would go around the back and start hitting on the side here, which really didn't make much sense. But let me try this again. Oh, you stopped? Okay, good. Let me just turn the A off. So let's try different zombies here with the janitor, the inmate. And let's just put a couple of them and try and show you what was actually happening. Let's see what happens now if they all come through here or they go around the back. Let's see. Okay, guys, I have no idea or what the hell is going on with this. It's so random. But now it seems to be working. But for how long, I have no idea. But anyway, that was an idea that I had. That you could do it like that and then have electric fences running through the middle. And that would stop and slow them down a lot. And the main reason why you want to do that is it puts them in a perfect headshot position. So what'll happen now, you spawn in a janitor zombie, you go inside here. And as he crouches, I'll show you guys. So as he crouches, he's in a perfect headshot position. And even if you use a melee combat now, you'll be able to smack him in the face right over here. And you can obviously put defense here. But I have another idea which did work the other night and I wanted to show you quickly. So found an area where you want to do this. You need to get some blocks. Cobblestone will work fine. Go 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And once you've done... Okay, let's just go 12 just to be sure. Once you've done that, you want to go and get centered poles. And you want to build out. Now, you can do it however you want. I suggest using frames to build a little scaffolding around it. Okay? And then you want to go down here and you want to put ladders all the way to the top. So this is what it looks like. And then the zombies will then have to crawl basically through that when it comes time to. But then you're going to have to go back down and then you're going to build another pillar over here. Now because it is exactly 11 or so blocks down, you're not going to have a problem with zombies when they fall. They won't go into rage mode. So that is a very important thing you want to have there. So let's just build this up. So there you have it. So you'll have this coming all the way to this spot. Then you go and build yourself a... Well, what you can do, right, you want to build it a little bit lower, like over there. So you stand over here. And as they're crouching, you'll be able to shoot them. So a little bit lower like that. Let's build it around and then build this like this. So it'll look something like that. Let's go ahead and put a ladder. Now this is just... It's just a way of showing you how it works. Obviously you guys can go make it look pretty and put the decorations up. I'm just showing you how it functions. Let's jump across this side. And then you're gonna go put a block like this going up to about that point. Now, this is important because you'll have a problem if you don't do this. Now, I've noticed that demolishers cannot crawl underneath one space blocks, so you'll need to bring this up and make sure that you have something above. So let's just say, see if I can get a block up there. So basically put a block there and then put that up like that. Because now what happens is now a demolisher at some point, whenever you get to that point, will come up here and he can't crawl and he will just walk like this. He doesn't really attack anything, he just tries to walk. And the other zombies that come up stand on his head and then they climb up and they go right over. So that can be a big problem. Another thing that you can do for future stuff, and I'm going to try that out in this video, is you can have this come out like this. And you can put electric fences going along it, making things so much better for you to fight them zombies. But let's just quickly try with just this. So that's what it's looking like so far. So let's prop down a couple of zombies. We'll just put some random, normal zombies, some charged infernos. Things might break, but let's just see how that performs. Right. Alright, let's get their attention. Now they will go for the ladder, guys. They will not go for that because it is 11 blocks high. So they don't detect it as a path. They see that as a path. They might hover around. They might whack it once or twice. It's basically the same as 1.0. It's just that the difference here is... I'm just watching those ones there. See, now it's a bit confused. Now you see now what happens is he tried to crawl underneath there and it didn't work out. Now because this is not Horde Night, the zombies are struggling to see me. So if you're standing here now, you can be able to shoot their head as they come through. Perfect. Now, obviously they're going to get through like that. I haven't put a protection there. So we will do that. And these zombies are very strong. Right, so we have seen that it does work. I mean, you should be able to use anything like this, right? Scaffolding plank. So you just put that there. That should stop them from crawling in. We will test that just to make sure. And then you can just continuously hit them as they come through. So now let's try the electric fences and see what difference that makes. Okay, so we have our electric fences up. Just a quick tip though for doing electric fencing, right? You see how I've done it? So you always want to take it from the generator to the electric fence, generator to the electric fence. You don't want to loop them. You don't want to do this. Because what happens is if one of them breaks, like that one for instance, it will then stop them from there all stop working. So you want to do it like this. And then it goes to this side. Now obviously you can just repair them by going up here and jumping in and repairing it just like that. This is a very basic base just to get a general idea. It is very difficult to do without a Horde Knight. I don't want to use my Horde Knight because I've maxed out the settings for that. Right, so let's try some... of course I put them up here. Bye-bye. Right, we have our zombies in place. And you know what, I haven't even turned on the electric fence, so let's turn that on. Let them come up. I think quite a few of them are actually coming up this time. And here they come, crawl, electrocuted, and instantly they're falling down. Look how cool that is. Boom. Makes it unstoppable, man. Look at that. Look at that. That is freaking awesome. That is a really, really, really good base to make, guys. That is perfect. Now, as you can see, they're not really doing damage down below. Now, to increase the survivability of this base, I would highly recommend that you do this. Is you go and you make extra ways for them. Okay, hang on a second. It's a bit complicated now. But what you can do is you can do this instead. Because one ladder is a bit risky, and if things do go badly, having one ladder could be the result of the entire base falling down. So what you can do is you can bring this out, just like this, and then you can just bring all this up, and then have ladders come up on all sides. And there you have it. That would help a lot. And that way there's all these ladders for them to come up. And if one does break, they have another one to fall back to. So there you have it. But now I want to try and show you guys what happens with demolishers. So let's spawn in like a few of them. And let's get their attention. And you'll see what I mean about these demolishers now. Well, the last time I tested it, that was the case. They would come up and they can't crawl for some reason. But every other zombie can. I think I've run out of ammo now. There you have it. You see, they can't crawl now. You can see they will try their best. That's what that block is there for now. And they will just fall down. It's not necessarily a very bad thing, because in that way, first of all, you don't have them coming towards your base and you accidentally shooting at them. So you see now, when they come up, you shoot at their legs and not their BB thingy. So in many ways it does help you. And if you just leave them, they don't actually break anything. You could just leave them there the whole night if you don't want them to fall. So yeah, take what you want with this. So yeah guys, that is my 2 little Horde Night bases that I just tried out. Now this one does practically the same thing, it's just that I would make this a little bit more longer and put electric fences in it and do kind of the same thing I did there, but with down below, and then put spikes around the outside. I will be coming up with a whole lot of new bases like this, so subscribe, you'll see plenty. What do you guys think? Do you like them? Leave a comment below. Let me know. Check you guys in the next video. Bye bye.